Did you know that according to a Harvard Business Review survey, 58% of companies say their top management does not have the leadership skills necessary for their organizations to succeed? This shocking statistic highlights the critical demand for effective leadership in today's complex and fast-moving world. Join us as we explore the traits, challenges, and impacts of renowned leaders who have shaped the course of businesses, nations, and human progress. From historical icons like Nelson Mandela to transformative business moguls like Steve Jobs, we'll uncover what makes a leader great. Whether you're aspiring to lead a team, a company, or simply want to understand the dynamics of leadership, this journey will equip you with insights and inspirations from the best in the field. Prepare to be inspired and perhaps find the leader within you as we embark on this exploration of leadership excellence. Chapter 1: The definition of great leadership. What really makes a leader great? It's not just about guiding others to achieve goals but doing so in a way that inspires and transforms. Great leadership is often marked by a capacity to envision the future distinctly and motivate others to align with that vision. It involves a blend of integrity, empathy, and resilience that compels others to follow willingly and enthusiastically. A key aspect of leadership is influence. Unlike power, influence is not wielded like a hammer. It's wielded more like a magnet, pulling rather than pushing. Great leaders understand this subtle difference and cultivate respect and trust rather than fear. For example, according to a Gallup poll, organizations with high leadership qualities report 22% higher profitability. This statistic highlights how effective leadership is directly tied to success. Leadership also means being at the front lines when necessary and stepping back to let others shine. It's about knowing when to listen and when to direct, ensuring that the team's collective effort reflects a shared ambition. A leader's role isn't to create more followers, but to create more leaders, fostering an environment where people are empowered to take initiative and act independently. Chapter 2: Historical examples of great leaders. Throughout history, there are stellar examples of leadership that not only achieved remarkable feats but also left indelible marks on society. Take Nelson Mandela, for instance, whose leadership dismantled apartheid in South Africa through his unwavering commitment to justice and equality. His ability to forgive and include his former adversaries in building a new nation defined a whole new paradigm for leadership on the global stage. Similarly, Winston Churchill's leadership during World War II exemplifies resilience and the power of motivational speech. His relentless spirit and eloquent speeches inspired a battered Britain to stand strong against seemingly insurmountable odds. Churchill's famous words, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts," continue to inspire leaders across the globe. In the business world, Steve Jobs' vision for Apple Inc. transformed how we interact with technology. His insistence on product excellence and innovation led Apple to create products that changed the landscape of multiple industries. Jobs' ability to anticipate and innovate created a corporate philosophy where meticulous attention to detail and disruptive technology became the norm. These leaders, each from different backgrounds and with different styles, demonstrate that while the essence of great leadership is universal, its execution is as diverse as humanity itself. Chapter 3: Traits of Great Leaders. Great leaders are distinguished by a core set of traits that universally stand out regardless of the industry or era they operate in. Foremost among these is integrity. Leaders who act with honesty and consistency in their values foster trust and credibility with their teams and stakeholders. For instance, research by the Ethics and Compliance Initiative shows that organizations with strong ethical cultures outperform others in financial returns. Another essential trait is empathy. Understanding and sharing the feelings of others helps leaders to build deeper relationships and effectively guide their teams through challenges. Leaders who demonstrate empathy are reported to increase job performance and employee satisfaction by creating a supportive work environment. Adaptability is also crucial. In our rapidly changing world, leaders who remain flexible and open to new ideas can pivot their strategies to meet evolving challenges and opportunities. This trait is often what separates the good from the great, the ability to evolve and grow with the times. Chapter 4: Leadership Styles that Succeed. Leadership styles can vary dramatically, but certain approaches have consistently shown to yield success. One such style is transformational leadership, which is characterized by the ability to inspire and motivate employees to exceed their expected performance and engage in innovative thinking. Transformational leaders like Howard Schultz of Starbucks have revolutionized their industries by focusing on vision and team building rather than just managing the bottom line. Another effective style is servant leadership, where the leader's main goal is to serve their team. This style is exemplified by leaders like Herb Kelleher, co-founder of Southwest Airlines, who prioritized employee satisfaction and welfare, which in turn led to high customer satisfaction and business success. Participative leadership, or democratic leadership, is another style where leaders make decisions based on the input of the team members. This approach not only empowers employees but also leads to greater job satisfaction and team cohesion. Companies like Google have adopted this style to foster an inclusive work environment where all ideas are valued. Each of these leadership styles has its strengths and can be effective in different organizational cultures and settings. Understanding these styles helps current and aspiring leaders to choose the best approach according to their unique team dynamics and business goals. Chapter 5: The role of emotional intelligence in leadership. Emotional intelligence, EI, is crucial in leadership because it encompasses the ability to understand and manage one's own emotions, as well as the emotions of others. Leaders with high EI are adept at fostering positive relationships, managing stress effectively, and adapting to change. Studies have shown that leaders who score higher in emotional intelligence are better at conflict resolution and more likely to inspire loyalty in their teams. For example, a report by Talent Smart tested emotional intelligence alongside 33 other important workplace skills and found that emotional intelligence is the strongest predictor of performance, explaining a full 58% of success in all types of jobs. Furthermore, emotionally intelligent leaders can harness the mood and feelings of their teams to drive engagement and improve communication. This trait allows them to respond to crises with calm and reasoned decision-making, creating an environment of trust and stability. An emotionally intelligent leader's ability to read and respond to their team's sentiments is especially valuable in times of uncertainty. Chapter 6: Vision and Innovation. Visionary leadership is about setting a clear direction for the future that innovates beyond the current boundaries. Leaders who are visionaries not only propose a compelling future but also are capable of driving their organization toward that vision. Steve Jobs, for instance, was not just known for his demanding leadership style but also for his extraordinary vision that significantly altered several industries including computing, music, and telecommunications. Innovative leaders, like Jeff Bezos of Amazon, transform their visions into reality through continuous innovation, disrupting traditional business models and setting new performance standards. They encourage a culture of experimentation and learning, where failure is seen as a stepping stone to success. For example, Amazon's culture of innovation is encapsulated in its leadership principle, invent and simplify, which encourages employees to create new solutions and relentlessly seek to simplify them. Both vision and innovation are intertwined capabilities that fuel each other. The ability to innovate depends on having a clear vision, while the ability to project and realize a vision requires innovation. Together, they empower leaders to not only dream big but also achieve those dreams, setting benchmarks in their industries. Chapter 7: Decision-making skills. Effective decision-making is at the heart of great leadership. Leaders are often required to make decisions that have far-reaching consequences. To do so effectively, they must balance intuition, logic, and timely execution. For instance, a study from PwC found that highly data-driven organizations are 3 times more likely to report significant improvements in decision-making compared to those who rely less on data. Great leaders are also known for their decisiveness. They gather necessary information, consult with key stakeholders, evaluate their options carefully, and then act. They understand that indecision can be as harmful as a bad decision because it stalls progress and creates uncertainty. Effective leaders are not paralyzed by the fear of making the wrong choice. Instead, They make the best decision possible with the information available and are prepared to manage the results. Moreover, transparency in decision-making fosters trust and buy-in from the team. When leaders communicate the why behind the decisions, it helps team members understand and align with the vision, enhancing cooperation and morale. Chapter 8: Building and Leading Teams. The ability to build and lead successful teams is another hallmark of great leadership. Effective leaders recognize the strengths and weaknesses of their team members and position them to contribute optimally. They create a culture of inclusivity where diversity of thought is valued and leveraged for better decision-making and innovation. Leaders who excel at team building also prioritize communication. They ensure that every team member understands the team goals and their role in achieving them. Regular feedback and open lines of communication help to clarify expectations and foster a positive working environment. Furthermore, great leaders invest in their team's development. They provide opportunities for growth and learning, which not only improves team performance but also aids in employee retention. For example, Google's Project Aristotle, a study on team performance, highlighted that the best teams thrive on psychological safety, a belief that one won't be punished for making mistakes. This kind of environment encourages risk-taking and innovation, critical elements for a team's success. Chapter 9: Challenges and Overcoming Adversity. Leaders are often defined not just by how they handle success but by how they manage challenges and adversity. Great leaders possess the resilience to bounce back from setbacks and the ability to turn obstacles into opportunities. For example, Abraham Lincoln faced numerous defeats throughout his life, both politically and personally, yet he is remembered as one of the greatest leaders in American history. His resilience and determination in the face of adversity helped to preserve the Union and abolish slavery. Facing challenges head-on, with a clear mind and a focused strategy, is a common trait among successful leaders. They also create a resilient organization, prepared to cope with unexpected challenges. This involves fostering a culture where employees are encouraged to speak up about issues and collaborate on solving problems. Moreover, effective leaders use adversity as a teachable moment. They analyze what went wrong, make adjustments, and share these lessons with their team. This approach not only prevents future errors but also builds a more knowledgeable and agile team. Chapter 10: Legacy and Impact. The true measure of a leader's greatness may be seen in the legacy they leave behind. Great leaders inspire future generations and create lasting impacts that transcend their own tenure. Consider the enduring influence of visionary leaders like Mahatma Gandhi, whose philosophy of non-violent resistance continues to inspire civil rights movements worldwide. Leaders build their legacies by instilling values, cultivating talent, and initiating changes that outlast their presence. They think beyond short-term achievements to focus on long-term goals. For instance, environmental sustainability has become a significant part of many companies' legacies, as leaders recognize their role in shaping a sustainable future. A leader's impact is also measured by how they have transformed their organizations and the people they have mentored. Many leaders are remembered not just for what they accomplished, but for how they helped others grow and succeed. Their influence is reflected in the success stories of those they mentored.